Hello, welcome to a very cool project, but first of all, click high readability font. That's much better. The other one is a bit too stylized, you know, I don't really like vision distortion or other stuff. Okay, tutorial. Why is the tutorial so big anyway? You will see. You don't really need to play the tutorial to understand, but to get a better understanding of the game. Basically fight in a little arena like this. With dash and die. Fail the tutorial. Okay, that was it. Okay, and then you also have a reload. Okay, we have ammo and sure. I just like it to be very thorough. Okay, those are the sword charges. I guess we have to kill a lot of enemies with the sword. Yeah, this game will be very hard to play with a mouse and keyboard. I recommend use a controller, of course, one that I don't have. Okay. Not bad. So you have pistols, a sword, and then the heavy weapons. But these will consume ammo. What about this one? This is the wild kill stream. Let's have to reach the required kill stream, which might be a little more annoying than the other objectives. I think that's just for level up purposes, the blood gem. Brave burst. Yeah, let's go over the tutorial so we can see the entire game without, you know, missing anything. How do you charge the rifle energy? Also, instead of using them as red crystals, you can charge this. Yeah, this is controller, of course, otherwise how do you remember all of this? Even more tutorials, okay. Hyperdrive. I guess that means everything is slowed down. I don't think I'll be using that mechanic too much. that was not enough. Yeah, it seems like this is a little bit of an exaggeration. And the extra triggers, okay, we're almost there. It seems like it's the most absurd one. Why would you want to trigger this thing? I guess you do more damage, but still pretty silly. Wait, you have to run out of bullets and then press V when you're supposed to press click? Okay. Yeah, some of this stuff is not really that much needed. That looks rude. Okay, I've completed all of the tutorials, now I can play. Okay, that's completed. Now, what about the play button? What do we have over here? A campaign? No, I think we just kill stuff. I have a few objectives and then we just have to go deeper and deeper into the gameplay until we fight the final boss or something like that. Yeah, the tutorial explained a lot of things, so this is a cinematic. We have a big sword, pistol, and I guess a lot of enemies. What are we, the Doom Slayer? We have arrived and we must kill the enemies. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is the huge amount of vision distortion that is on screen all the time. But it cannot be helped, I just don't like it. The kill blade is the last blade. More kill power. This is the big weapon we have on our back. Equipment. This is not as bad as I thought. Looks like the pistols are the weakest weapons. You already died? Really? It was a bit short, so we played all of the tutorial was longer than the amount of time I survived. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know what I even did to die. Oh, I guess I lost a lot of health from the range enemies. Oh, I see those. These guys are kind of annoying. I'm not sure I understand the game. I thought it would be much more interesting than this, but it's not. I mean, it's a matter of a split second, and if you're not careful in that split second, you die. Well, that looks like it's a poor thing. Poor mechanical facial game fun. I had the counter, but I hit nothing. Okay, we killed the big mean boss. Okay, the arena slightly changed. Yeah, I can see why the game is successful. It's definitely not for me because it's just more about getting good at the game to the point where you can do things a lot faster, but for me this is not really a good point or a good mission in game. Yeah, I don't know, I don't like the gameplay loop. So for some people this might be amazing, but for me, all you do is just play the game more and more until you get so good at the game that you can get a higher score. Wait, what? And then you just get more equipment to play with to get an even bigger score? Point of that. We only have 67 and we need 2000. Huh. More protection but less dashes. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with the gameplay loop. I thought this would be a little more diverse, but it seems like I have to play this level for an hour or something maybe. Okay, let's just use one element of the gameplay and then we use more as we advance. I think we don't mess around with the swords with these guys. I guess you have to keep to the right charge, the right shot charge. Okay, I've mastered that aspect of the game. guess that would give me an overdrive mode. Okay, so this changed the okay. Okay, we are surviving, we are doing stuff here. I don't know, this is much harder than it looks, but it's just because, you know, it's supposed to be hard. Now we strip its armor. Okay, they have a good gameplay going over here, but yeah, that's not for me. I mean, I understand the point and the purpose, but you have to look at all of the menus. The menus, but all of the things you can control. It just gets a little bit annoying because as you can see, you're just going to have to fight more and more absurd challenges. Nope. The game is definitely not for me. I understand it's not so bad, I understand it can be pretty good, I understand it's very nice. But it's just a game where you just have to learn it until you can manage to play it on a much higher level, and I don't know. This is a pretty popular game and I can see why, but again, it's a good game, but it's definitely not for me. Because it's just repeating everything I'm seeing. I mean, repeat, get good, increase difficulty, get one piece of new gear, and repeat again. Let's try it on this difficulty. Not sure what changed, I think I wrote it slower. What happens if you complete this objective? Yeah, the only problem is that this is more like a rhythm game, and when you're out of the charges, there's nothing you can do except kind of die or hope for the best. Yeah. It's so annoying that the reload appears in the middle of the screen like that, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, you're just going to want to shoot more and more, you don't really care about the reload, and that's why you miss it. Yeah, so it's more about killing the enemies in a way that puts you accomplish your objectives. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I get it. I get it. So it's not about killing the enemies as fast as you can or as efficient as you can, it's about killing them in a way that it's your complete objective, otherwise you'll get nothing from around. Okay, 128, very, very close. I thought I had that one. I have the big gun ready as well. And then you just have to kind of waste your shots, I guess. I guess it's a little more interesting on this. So play on this difficulty to unlock stuff and then farm stuff as well, and then switch to the higher difficulty. What does this mean? Does this mean we get the modifier? So what is my next objective, if I might ask? I just assume we cannot kill the big rotation things. Or maybe we can. Oh yes, so that's correct. You just have to complete all of the objectives one after the other in such a way where it's logical, I think. And now the lasers come. Okay. It's a very frenetic game. I like it in a way, but I mean, I'm not the type of person to play the same game so much. Die. And now I was considering they're just a little stronger and also a lot more of them. Oh, you can kill the blades with a blade. Well, that's prophetic. Okay. Killing the blades with a blade. So that was my best one, and how much did I get? 200 coins. Yeah, that's not really enough, is it? Overdrive increases fire rate. Overdrive penetrates. Oh, let me see. I guess this is much better. I lose some of the stats, but the increased damage and penetration is much better, I think. So you can equip it. Okay, let's see how this one is when I activate overdrive. Oh, it's slower, a little bit slower, but more damage, I like it. Oh, this in the enemy seems a lot better, yeah. I think it's a good game. Okay, let's go to the main menu. I think it's a good game, but it's probably a very, very niche game. I just don't like the repetition. I would have preferred some procedurally generated levels where you go from a place to the other, so everything is new every time you play it. Otherwise, it's just getting better and better and better at the game until you unlock the upgrades and then play more. And it's a positive review for me. I mean, not that bad. 15 euros. For 15 euros, this is actually pretty good, and it looks like it sold a lot of copies, probably made enough money to warrant a sequel. Yeah, one of the other things like I don't like is the vision distortion, the repetition. I don't know, it has a lot of potential. I don't think it will be massively improved, but what it has right now is very, very good. Pretty brutal, but not really that satisfying because you just kill a lot of enemies and more spawn. Nothing really happens. They don't give you a break or anything. Yeah, definitely not your normal bullet hell game, but definitely something there. Definitely something there. Anyway, thank you developers for the key. I got the key, otherwise I wouldn't have played it. I like the idea, the concept. I just don't like the execution with the lack of arenas, procedural arenas, and just more diversity to the mix. I mean, that's why I like the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, because that game is much more... I mean, each game is different. That game is a lot more... Well, let's just say that Deep Rock Galactic Survivor just has a lot more stuff to show you every time you play it, and you can have a lot more builds in it, and you can have a lot more adventures, and also you can just have more RNG in it to the point where not all of the runs will feel like they're the same. That game is more about getting better at the game overall. This game is more about getting better at the repetition until you get to a point where you can unlock all of the other new stuff. So yeah, again, it depends on the player. I personally think it's good, it's a positive review, it does something new, it's original, and let's just stay at that. Bye bye.